I know you can hear me. Thanks for joining us. We know you have a plane to catch, so we'll get started with questions. Jeremy, go ahead.
Hi, Phil. That was a really, really hard-fought draw today. What was the speech at halftime like in the locker room?
Well, I'd say at halftime there was being totally honest, I was questioning whether these players were going to be Portland Timbers players. I've got to say, I've unacceptable. Not the actual way that we played in terms of with the ball. It was unacceptable what I saw in that first half on two occasions, and and I told them in non-certain terms it's unacceptable. I wasn't going to put up with it anymore, and I've got to say in the second half they were incredible, and they've done it twice now in 2 weeks, and last week we didn't get the point that we deserved. The referee didn't give us the penalty in the last minute that we deserved. We fought back, but what I would say is that I'm not happy as a coach of this football team that we want to compete. Been brought in here to help this team get better and to compete. Is that we can compete if we do the basics really well, and we're not doing that basics really well. And that is not about a system. That's not about tactics. That is about a mentality. And I said to him at the end is that it's no more. We're not putting up with it. If we go 3-0 down against LAFC, we'll not come back. And we're giving ourselves mountains to climb in most games because we're not doing the basics well in football. And the basics are going heading the ball, going blocking your man, staying with runners. And that for me is unacceptable. And what I would say is that in the second half they did the things that I believe that they can do. And that's what I've got confidence in. They've shown me that they can do it, and now they've got to do it consistently. And they've got to do it again on Monday, again on Tuesday, again on Wednesday, again on Thursday, all the way to LAFC for the next 6 to 7 months. And if we do it, we're a really good team. We'll challenge for the top 4. But if we don't do it, it's going to be a long, hard season.
Thank you. We'll take some questions in the room.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, Coach.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. More specific to what you might be doing or looking at to help your team with their mentality going into the week. Anything within the training? Is it just a conversation or bigger meetings? Anything you could talk about specifically about what you're going to be working on to help these guys get where they need to be?
The next week.
Yeah, over the next week to prepare them then.
No, it won't be about playing football. It won't be about a system. It'll be about whether you can win a duel. It'll be about whether you want to do the side of football that helps you be a winner. And I think there's been 2 or 3 players that haven't had that mentality. And what we did do, we brought Felipe Mora, Claudio Bravo, Diego Chara onto the pitch, and them 3 have that mentality. Them 3 had that mentality. They're street fighters. They know, they've been there. They know what it takes. And what happened was the rest of the team then followed suit. And I think when you have a team that doesn't know when he's giving up, I think that's a good quality. And we're a team that doesn't know when it's beaten. And we're a really fit team. We probably run harder than most teams, and we run right to the very end. And we've got a special quality in this team, in this group, that I'm convinced of. That's what I get out of bed every morning for. Now it's my job to turn that special group into winners. And there's a difference between special players and winners. Winners sometimes aren't special players, but what makes them special is that they win. And that's the challenge that I have as a coach, and that's what really makes me get out of bed every single morning.
Thank you.
Are you done?
Yeah,
Okay.
thanks.
Paloma, go ahead.
We'll go next to Sam Spillinger.
Hey, P, can we start with a question in the room?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Go right ahead.
Evander, great game, great goal, penalty. Talk us through some of your thoughts leading up to that.
It was a tough game, especially first half. Last few games we have started the game well, but then suffering some goals, and then now we're starting behind in the score. It's really tough because we need to make much more force and power to try to tie the game or get the equalizer. We could do again today against a stronger opponent. We could even maybe win the game, but we need to be better, especially first halves of the games in general. So this type of things don't happen again.
Thank you.
P,
Hi, Evander. Congrats on the goal. You were given the armband today, and it was your first time captaining the team. What were the thoughts going through your mind wearing the armband today?
Yeah, it was kind of surprised because I wasn't expecting to be the captain today. Actually, I knew I was gonna be the captain yesterday. But this showed that the coach trusts me a lot, and also I have all the confidence from the team. So it's a pleasure to represent the Timbers on the pitch, even though being the captain or not. So I always do my best for this team.
Thank you. We'll go next with Thiago Brandão.
Boa tarde, Evander. Thiago Brandão, Território MLS Brasil. Eu falei com o Phil agora há pouco e ele falou sobre você ser o capitão hoje, que te enxerga como um líder. Hoje a equipe do Portland passou por um momento muito difícil, saiu perdendo por 3-0, buscou esse empate. E eu queria saber para você como foi ser capitão nessa partida e qual influência você acha que você teve também para ajudar os seus companheiros a buscar esse empate.
Boa tarde, Thiago. Foi o que eu acabei de dizer agora há pouco. Eu não esperava ser o capitão. Fico muito feliz de que o Phil me vê como capitão, um dos líderes do grupo. A gente sabe que tem o Diego como capitão e tinha outros jogadores há mais tempo no clube do que eu, mas fico feliz do Phil me dar essa confiança e me ver como um dos líderes do grupo. Sempre tenho tentado fazer o meu melhor para ajudar a equipe dentro do campo e fora também. Hoje foi mais um jogo difícil, né? Os últimos jogos a gente tem começado atrás no placar e a gente tem que fazer muito mais força para recuperar o resultado. Hoje a gente conseguiu recuperar, mas é coisa que não pode ficar acontecendo, porque a gente está sempre jogando contra o relógio e é sempre muito mais difícil jogar atrás do resultado. Mas hoje, graças a Deus, fomos felizes, conseguimos recuperar, levar um ponto para casa é melhor do que não levar nenhum. Então a gente tem que melhorar em alguns aspectos e vou estar ajudando no que puder.
Thank you. We'll go next to Tyson.
Hey, Evander, on the equalizer, as you were setting that play up, it looked like you kind of pulled in a double team and then you kind of brought it back around and were showing some patience. I'm just kind of curious, like what were you seeing in that play as you were setting it up? And also just can you kind of elaborate on some of just the comfort level that you have within the offense right now?
After the first dribble, after the mag, I didn't expect the guy to come to press me so high like that. So after the dribble, I just tried to win the box, but then there was another guy waiting for me. So I tried to calm down and then winning space by space in there. Maybe waiting for a contact for a penalty, but they just backed up a little bit, and I saw Anthony behind when I turned it, and when he placed the balls in, it was a great header from Paredes and Eric's on a second ball in there. He was happy to score, so I tried to do everything I can, and saying about the offensive part, try to demand the game and try to organize the team and create the best chance for us. Of course, my teammates they've been doing really well, especially in the second half today. As a second goal, Jonathan with a great play on the side, and Pipi was unbelievable there also to score a goal. So it's not only about me; it's about the whole team. The players in there in the box to score. So I'm very happy to be part of the team, and we have so much more to give this season.
Evander, Christian Moraes, Território MLS. Primeiramente, parabéns pelo gol de hoje. Você falou sobre essa questão que o Portland vem saindo atrás dos resultados dos placares e tem que buscar correr atrás contra o relógio, né? Infelizmente não deu certo contra o Inter Capital, hoje conseguiu pelo menos arrancar um ponto do Kansas. Para você, como alguém protagonista do Portland, o que fazer para evitar esse tipo de situação? E como você enxerga o Timbers nessa corrida aí na Conferência Oeste? Você vê que o time tem a capacidade de poder, quem sabe, brigar até pelas primeiras posições na tabela? Obrigado.
Com certeza, a gente tem totais condições de brigar pela parte de cima da tabela. A gente vem perdendo jogos no detalhe, como eu disse, acho que é a falta de concentração, começar o jogo assim como a gente joga depois quando está atrás do resultado. buscando, tentando fazer o gol, é jogar do mesmo jeito, só que do começo. É difícil a gente sair atrás do resultado, a gente até começa o jogo bem, os primeiros 5, 10 minutos, a gente bota pressão, a gente até cria chance de gol, mas a gente toma o gol e desanima. Então é consertar isso, é ter em mente que a gente tem que estar com a cabeça concentrada ali, focada desde o primeiro minuto para que essas coisas não voltem a acontecer. E a gente tem totais condições de estar na parte de cima da tabela, a gente sabe que essa competição é uma competição que tudo pode acontecer, então a gente tem que estar mentalmente fortalecido e focado para evitar dessas coisas acontecerem.
At halftime, would just love to hear what did you say to the guys and what was Phil's message for you all at half?
We can't let it happen like this every game. Every game we start like first 5-10 minutes really well, and then after we suffer a goal, it looks like we're not there anymore. So just try to push the guys a little bit. It's all about the mentality. Phil's also mentioned that. So we know we can do even more. I know. Also starting behind the score is always we have to make much more force to get the result again. So we need to play like we played the second half. So just from the beginning, just from the first minutes you need to play like that. So things like that don't happen.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. If you like what we bring you here at the Pitch Pod, please do us a favor, hit that like and that subscribe. Don't forget, we're available on Apple Podcasts as well as Spotify. Thank you, everyone, and keep pitching out there.
In a game, the round ball, round posts, anything can happen.